Greetings! Greetings to all the jesters and, my vassals. Welcome to my keep. Hi. I seem to have gotten the Great Plague, and my head keeps shaking. I might have some great ailments, a big disease. I don't know why it does that. Ow! Do not boo me! Thank you for your... Please! I haven't even begun! Calm thyself! Can I, not like this, please. I need to get need to bring my orb closer for, being able to project to the peasants! Pay! Thank you! Yeah. Oh dear, wait, I'll have to turn that off. 1 second! It seems that my servants haven't fixed, and thought about this. It seems my servants haven't... Ow. 1 second. 1 second. Flip! Ah! The witches that are trying to take pictures with witchcraftery banished. I will not allow any magical scrolls to cast any strange spells upon my visage. Therefore banished. May the Twitch keep no longer be allowed any sorcery. I decree no sorcery allowed. Thank you so very much for the... What did I call them? I wouldn't say taxes. Sorry, everything is so broken today. Experience the revolution. We shan't be having a revolution. However, I am starting to consider a mass removal of the villages. I think the neighboring villages might need to be removed due to the tomato throwing. I do not appreciate being treated this way. I will still raise the taxes. I don't think I will lower them, no matter how many tomatoes thou may throw at me. Good day. Greetings. We have gathered here to... Ouch. We have gathered here today to discuss the plague upon me and your behavior, which is clearly unacceptable. Thank you so very much for the... Flip, what's the word? Thank you for the taxes. Not the taxes. What is the word? Not the tributes. Not the ailments. It's close to the word ailments. It's the alms. Thank you for your alms. I appreciate it. Thank you for the alms. Speaking of arms, mine is a little... I feel a little under the weather. I have heard there is a plague amongst us. Yes. No, I do not want the plague. No! Thank you, Larian, for staying in my keep within this village that I oversee. For 10 months! That is really long. I'm surprised you haven't left after the last bubonic plague. We don't have many villagers left, so... Thank you. Thank you for supporting the court. Ow! Thor says, thank you! Here's some florins as tribute, my liege. Good day. Thank you. I will be using that to distribute bread to myself. Nobody else. I will be putting that in my treasury, and I will not be giving it to the poor. My hands are so broken. 500 tomatoes! Get them out of my face! I should have gotten... Yeah, I will banish you. I think that it's the only thing I can think now is to banish people. Banish punishment seems to be the solution to this new problem I have discovered.
Ora!
Yes, Weather, thank you so much for 1 month in the keep. Tomatoes are good for curing the plague. I seem to be cured. I might be immortal at this rate. Yes. It seems that the Twitch village is just booing me. I don't know how I feel about this. Jay, thank you so much for the housekeeping payments. Thank you so very much. Ow! Undersnow! Thank you so very much for the housekeeping payments. I will be using it for my new tutor, as the last tutor has been beheaded for not teaching me how to read the word postered correctly. Yes. Faithless! Thank you! Here is my tax money. On time this time. It might be too late, for I have already sent out forth the tax collector. So if you have not your tax at hand, you will be possibly fined. Never bring your taxes to me, for the tax collector will come to you. Pablo, thank you so very much for the 10 gifted, the 10 ailment. The 10 O's. Thank you. And Doro, my liege, what will you be doing to address our Twitchcraft problem? It is clear they are in cahoots with the witches, which I am not too happy about. I believe we might need to send out more knights and perhaps have a curfew. Other than that, I do not know. Any suggestions from the YouTube village as to what we could do about these heathen that keep throwing tomatoes at my face? Any ideas? Any plans? Anonymous witchcraft man. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the alm. Appreciate it. That will once go to my treasury. Execution. Do we burden them? I did feel that mine day was a little bleak, and I think we could possibly make it a little bit more exciting and jubilant by having a town squared stoning. Say aye if you agree. I'm trying to figure it out. I am gonna consult my royal magician as to why my stuff keeps breaking, but I think I'll ignore it for today. Lanzev, long live to your crockness. Could you please bestow some of your wisdom upon us? Also, your crown looks different today. My crown was given to me by His Royal Majesty, the Emperor, Sakana. And I was given the permissions and the rights to wear this, even though I am not of high royalty myself. Maybe one day when my father passes down his riches to me, as his father to him, maybe then I will have a real crown. But because of all my good deeds in our humble village and acre of land, I have been bestowed upon such a lovely crown, really. If you make fun of it, should you jest, I will let the Emperor know that you dare speak ill of his name, and you shall be banished from the lands. Prince! A prince? In our midst? My... Lower mine taxes! Your Majesty! You don't get taxes! Else I shall petition the very well-endowed vampires in yon castle to cast a spell of withering upon thy tail. I actually have recently spoken to the wizards at the tower, and they have decided to bless me with everlasting thickened tail girth. So your curses have no power. Absolutely none. Your taxes will stay the same. I care not if you are royalty. Except just do not tell your father. Scoomy, thank you so much for the 5 peasants. Thank you for gifting 5 peasants to the keep. Yes, they will now be my serfs. That will definitely we are in need of more hard hands in the royal treasury, considering how much more gold I have been getting. The peasants are reproducing. I don't think those were children. I hope. I can only hope that those are only possibly peasants from another kingdom and unrelated to children going missing in the villages. How rich is our leash? My riches are uncountable. And that's purely because my tutor has been beheaded and I did not learn how to, I guess, just with the numbers. Seal boy! Thank you for the peasant! I will be using it well. Adult children! The working age in this village slash kingdom is 5 years old. Stop throwing tomatoes at my face. I will have you banished or beheaded or sent to the gallows! Adult children. They're of working age. I decree a new law that says all gifted serfs have to be at least age 8 to start working in thine mines. Yes, banheaded. Can you stop throwing the tomatoes at my face? It's a little messed up. I yearn for the mines. Well, yearn no more! I decree you sent to the mines. Go find me more gold. Perhaps even diamonds. Although diamonds just don't look as cool as gold. I prefer the gold. Oy. And Matthias, thank you so very much for the alms. What about that purple witch called Michiru-senpai? I do not speak this foreign language. Also, I am really bad at speaking this foreign language, especially when it comes to the S sounds. But the witch Michiru shall be let go, as she has proven herself to be innocent of witchcraft. After being sent out into the river and floating, which proved that she was not a witch. No, it was good witchcraft, if anything. Zamara, thank you so much for the alms. My liege, the harvest has been ruined due to the drought. Oy. And my village has no means of paying your unfair taxes. Unfair? My taxes are not unfair. But continue. Oy. I bring you what coin was on the tax collector you last sent to us and his head. This seems to be a problem for my accountant. Please bring it up to him. He will figure it out. And he will find out how to get you to send the proper amount of taxes. Nobody is exempt. A royal decree. Nobody is exempt from the taxes. And you will be paying in full. I do not care for the drought that happened this year. I have heard of the locust swarms. Oy. Oh no. I have heard of the locust swarms. That is not my problem. I have not sent. Maybe you should consult the local old lady and hear what she hath to say. Can I pay my taxes in locusts? No. They are cursed, sent by some old witch who knows from where. Angry hazelnut, sire, my humblest apologies, but my strength has faded from the lack of bread substance. Well, one of my royal serfs have realized and has made a discovery that bread is unhealthy. Anyway, it's too processed. My royal servants have suggested that the common man now eat wheat straight off of the field. This seems to be the only way we could remedy this problem, for bread is simply too dangerous. We have been having too many plagues, too many diseases, and I'm gonna assume that it's the bread that's too processed. Yes. Abstract, thank you! Hello, your smallness here is my tax payment. Thank you! This is all I could ever ask for! Why is it so difficult for you to just pay your taxes? Tyrant, how am I called a tyrant if I simply careth for my servants and my jesters? And all those who stay in my humble keep. Tyrant, no, not the bread. The bread out. Thank you, Turtle! I would possibly suggest you do not throw your taxes at me, for I think I'm starting to get my nose a little skewed to the side. I disabled the cat ears. For your lord is not some sort of shapeshifter! Please know that I am not any feline person of any kind, and I have no such whimsical things as cat ears. No. And I no longer have the ailment. I thought our lord is a croc, though. Exactly. I am not a shapeshifter, however. Cross! I escaped again to the restroom. To cleanse thy bowels, I see. Forgot to pay my taxes, my dazzling queen. Anyways, time to go back to the tavern and work. On your way. Good day to you. Fare thee well tidings, good sir. I wish I could say goodbye, but my hands are a little broken due to the cat. My royal cat keeps walking in front of the camera and I think broke it a little bit. I love your vocabulary, my lords. I do not have a wide range of vocabulary, for I barely speak English. Thank you so very much, Cross. You have blessed my keep. My treasury is full, thanks to your kindness. And I will be spending it upon thousands and thousands of wenches. Thank you. My lord, when will you acquire a fair maiden? So about the matter of my heir, I knew this would come. For even my family from distant lands keep asking me, when will I heir a child? Not soon, for I have no maidens, maidenless. But I am very well acquainted with the tavern wenches. They are simply too foul. I cannot further be acquainted with them. I will have to go and find a maiden, perhaps someone by the name of Samathy, from a distant village, perhaps a neighboring country. I can only hope that if we wage war upon our neighboring kingdom, that they'll send their princess or their prince as an offering to cease the war. That's my hope. Will I at least... Do I tip them? No. Do not be foolish. They should be honored to be in my presence from the get-go. No, maiden abyss. You want us to make a ward bride? No. Just a simple bride is well enough. I would say a concubine. A bride seems a little too high of a title. A concubine seems very well in need. I will have to sire an heir somehow. Against my will, it seems. For I am already 19 years old of age. I will soon die. I believe the average lifespan of the common man in our kingdom is around 20. I do not have a lot of time. Jared, thank you so very much for the alms. Thank you for filling my treasury. My liege, the winter seasons were dangerous this year. The village had to sell many children. Here are the taxes we managed to scrape together. It is not enough. If you have you checked the scroll? I believe that I have sent my tax collector to send everyone a scroll with... I know you are very illiterate, but the scroll did show exactly how much gold is owed to me to keep you safe from things like the bombongas. 19 hag status confirmed. I am very seasoned, this is true. Yes, will you fight for your own hand as you are Scottish royalty? Blasphemy will be rewarded with a beheading. I will have to ask you to cease the blasphemy. As I'm a very kind and forgiving ruler, I will let it pass today. However, do not let these words escape your mouth, for we are not befriending of the Scottish. Yes. Radix, thank you so much for the 8 months in my keep. Hello, my despotic croc liege. Don't know what half of that means. I have been faithful to ye. Am I able to be rewarded, getting the chance to be touched by thy gracious great tail? How many diseases hath thine had this season? I will need to send the royal physician to check upon your hands, thy hands, to make it sure that you don't have any more plagues or filth underneath your nails. And then possibly I will think about it, and only then. We have to be safe, for I only have possibly 1 year left to live. We have to work wisely. Yes. The Red Line, thank you so very much for the alms. Lord of Buckets, it's a crown. I bring you today my finest bucket. Buckethy, please treat her well. I do have no need of your buckets, for I clearly have a superior version. You may take it back to your home, to your wife and family and kids, but I will not be taking it. Send it away. Thank you for the offer. Send it away. Hello, Princess Samantha from a neighboring kingdom here. Hello there, your Majesty. Welcome to my my orb. Welcome to the orb. It's lovely seeing you here in the scroll. I would like to propose marriage for allyship, my lord. I will have to discuss it with my fellow my fellow lords, as we have bonded in our lord cave. And I believe they probably have really good advice to give me on this matter. I will send you a scroll, perhaps even a dove, in regards to this proposition. But for now, I do not want to further embarrass myself in front of my village, for they will tease me. Thank you, your Majesty. I will send you a letter of regards. Yes, a cave for the king. No, all lords go to caves, as they do. Don't do it! Surely she is a fox under the veil of magics! It's impossible. No. No, but she is so beautiful. How could you say that to a lady of her prestige? Her bloodline! It is so thick! Her bloodline is so thick, how could there possibly be a veil of anything? She is pure of pure blood! You even have a cave! Yes, that's where I keep my extra treasuries. For, I'm hoping that we'd be able to build a new treasury room after the tax collection this year. I can only hope. I believe I've missed some taxes! Apologies. You know, the scroll is quite busy today. Vivid, thank you so very much for the alms! Mine, Queen of Denial! Not the title I bear, but thank you for the flattery. Thou art very persuasive in manner of speech. I suspect a dreaded dragon resides within thine premises, as a massive green tail has been spotted near thee. That is my pet, for it is to be expected of a lord of my caliber to own at least one dragon. I would suggest you do not pay it much mind, for it could possibly also be an illusion, for my dragon is very far away. I do not keep it in my realm. No. Strange thing you're saying. Might need to see the town physician if you don't have any strange ailment of the mind. Yes. Thank you very much. Abstract. Thank you so much again for the ails. The ailments? Ales? Is it ales? Is it ales? Not the elves. The alms. Ah, the alms. Yes, thank you for the alms. I keep forgetting that word. It's too difficult to remember. The alms. I appreciate it very much. I will be building a new throne very soon. Yes, look forward to that. The almonds. Ale is alcohol. I will also be buying that with as much as I can. My lord, art thou deep in thy cups right now? To be completely honest with you, my dear vassal, yes. I was having a very rough day leading our village, and I have decided to calm my spirits with nothing but and 1 pint of ale. However, I am not drunk. You are not allowed to be in front of the scroll if you are intoxicated. You may check with the court physician. I am completely of sober mind. Yes. My lord is both cute and funny. Thank you. Thank you, peasant. Thank you. My vassals, you are too kind with all your words that's of speech. Yes. I seem to have, overestimated how difficult it would be to try to speak a language I can barely speak in a much more difficult way. My lord, when will the castle ceiling restorations occur? It has been too long. After the dragon has crashed into the castle, unfortunately, the builders have died of plague. Therefore, we are currently without many hands, and we would have to simply reside in the barn. However, I will be okay, as I reside in the tavern with the Venches, as they have taken pity upon my countenance and my lack of housing. British English. Do not speak of the British. Thank you very much. My Highness, I think ye have looked too deep into the mug. You mistook the crown for the poop bucket once again. Should I remind you, this was a gift from the Emperor himself. And it would be blasphemy to speak of it illy, no? Or speaking well, better than some natives. I know not why you put that in strange quotes in the scroll, but I will take the compliment. Forsooth, my lord, is there anything under that crown? I do have my trusty companion. As you can see, it sticks out. It sticketh out but a bit. And it is of the shape of a duck. A yellow duck. A golden yellow duck. I was told it would bring great riches if I were to keep it upon mean head. Thank you for the... Thank you for the intoxication! Thank you! I will take a sip of my ale. Thank you, kind vassal. I was feeling quite parched. You're sure it's not a goose? Nay, for it is a duck. I am certain of this. The duck seller that passed by as a merchant seemed to trustworthy, and I wouldn't doubt much of his words. The seal boy! Thank you so much for the alms. Throw that man into the door pit. I have a public announcement to make. The door pit is unfortunately too full. The bodies have been piling up, and the plague seems to be originating. Yes, originating from the door pit. I decree that no man goes near it, for you shall die. Yes, it seems like we have another plague among us, imposter. And I would humbly request you do not approach the pit. No, apparently, we're not meant to throw too many dead bodies into there, because the great disease builds up. I do not understand how it works. Yes, not the Jileg. Yes, the Jileg. Thank you for the tomatoes. In fact, I would like to know why we've been farming so many tomatoes. Why hast thou done this? Missile! Thank you for the 8 months. In my keep! Not a plague! What if the croc queen's tail falls off? Say it is not so. Do not speak such cursed words upon the scroll, for who knows if it will come true? That scares me. Do not boo me, for I have not said anything yet. I haven't even said anything yet. We have a lot of surplus, my lord. I am well aware. I see. And thank you so very much, Snuffer, once again for the ales. Your hiney. Please do not refer to my back end. Zamara appears to have removed my head and returned me to you. Hello. This might be a reference to a strange book I do not know, for I do not know how to read. Literacy rates have gone down in the village. Thank you, however, for your alms. And, Oji-san! Thank you for the alms. So cute, I am hiding, but am I on your spreadsheet? I do have an archive of all my dead vassals. I hope this answers thy question. But I do not know if this is a positive or a negative thing to experience, but We have to have a keep of all the dead people. Yes. He's dead already. I'm not saying that he has perished. However, I am saying that should he perish, he will be in my scroll in the archive downstairs. Yes. It was contextual to another super chat at the time. Damn it! It seems that the scroll is a little slow today. I'll have to punish my youngest vassal. Sammy, you'll have to take the punishment. No, thank you so very much for the coins. Banish me, my queen. You are banished. I decree you be gone from my lands. Nice hat. Thank you. It is a bucket of royal giving. Let me see if I can fix this. 1 second. Urra. Cry great. I thank you for 7 months in the keep. Ow. You've been keeping it well, I must say. Thank you. Flip. 1 second. It seemeth once again with the tomatoes. It seemeth that I have come very unprepared today in terms of the orb. My orb has a bunch of cracks in it, and that is unfortunately my fault for not double checking. Sent him to Lithuania. No, they'll be using him for labor that I could have used him for. No, thank you. No. I apologize. My apologies for any of the coins that I've missed. Much of my orb seems to be smudged in a strange oily smudge. My hands might have been dirty after eating of the potato. And I shouldn't have touched the orb. I admit this. So I cannot see all of it, but I thank you for the coin. Thank you. Kira! Thank you for 8 months in the keep. Crocs can't be witches. Scientific fact. Science? Urra. Wherefore art thou speaking of? What doth thou meaneth by science? Is this a strange version of witchcraft? What did you mean by this? Does it need cleaning? I would like my orbs polished. Yes. Are there any vassals in the orbs? I mean, in the scroll willing to polish my orbs? I would greatly appreciate it. We are short of hands and many of tail. Science is witchcraft. I've never heard of this terminology. However, it does seem to me to be as witchcraft. Magics, the arcane. Perhaps. I volunteered. Very well. Please do polish. Polish it with this cotton. This cotton I have. Did you see me give it to you? Science. Church sanctioned sorcery. What is the church up to once again? I'll have you know that I have spoken to the Pope. And he said there is no arcanes or magic of evil happening in the church. It seems to be a rumor that is spreading amongst the peasants. Pay it no mind. Giver, thank you so much for 10 months in my keep. Good more to you, your majesty. A crime most foul has happened. Gasp, tell me more. Someone has invaded Sammy's public bathroom and stole our bathroom bucket. Oh. Dismissed! Next. That does seem like quite the problem. I suggest you bring it up to the town guards. They'll have you beheaded, possibly, for blasphemy. We'll see how this goes. Hello, Nitya. Why do you have a bucket on your head? Once again, my people, this is bestowed upon me by His Royal Majesty, the Emperor. I feel at this point, if word were to come out of the things you say to him, our village might be burned down. So I would highly recommend you keep your mouth shut. Painfully! Thank you so very much for the alms. Not to alarm you, but the strange rat man I mentioned earlier, and now, well, there are thousands of them now, and they have declared war upon us. Do they have beautiful princesses? How doth their daughters look? Of age, of course. I would only hope and assume. Do they seem single and ready to perhaps mingle in the tavern with a young fellow such as myself? I would just simply like to know before I make any big decisions, as I'm a very calculative ruler of this land. Yes. And Crispy, thank you so very much for the coins! 1,000 coins! Thank you! My lord deserveth an offering for all their efforts to get pelted by red fruit. What does this peasant speak? The red fruit? I do not... The tomatoes will have to be done away with if that is what you are referring to. No, I believe that all those who have contributed to the tomato abundance, in fact there is no shortage thereof, I believe we'll have to have them banished to the neighboring kingdom to be serving under manual labor. Yes. A very commendable effort in diplomacy. Yes. I am a very wise ruler. My trusted aide has told me, after giggling and doing this with his fingers, he told me... he told me, my liege, you have to let the neighboring kingdom in, and you must give them lots of gold. And I said, very well. You seem to be quite smart. My aides are quite... It sounds so odd to say. My aides are quite smart. What is the right word? Flip. I do not have aides. I don't have aides. I have an aide. Multiples of an aide. Which will help me in ruling all my land. Servants, my liege. Yes, they are called aides. I know not what strange... Why you spell it in such a strange manner. I will have you banished from the scroll if you continue this. My advisors, cunning advisors. I would not say that. No, mine advisors have been wise in all the advice they have been giving me, and the council is very kind and definitely is doing everything in their goodwill to serve us proudly. Duke Wemmy! If it's not the Duke herself! Welcome, Duke! Thank you so much for sending your... I hate using the word. Thank you for sending the village over for the town celebrations. Welcome! Welcome! Are you here for the ball? Oh, this is stuck in my neck. Heard army? No. Duke Wemmy is a friend of ours. She would not invade. That would simply be too ridiculous. No. I yearn only for the tale. Please do seek the royal physician as soon as possible. Faithless! Thank you so much for sending another servant into the keep. I will be using them wisely. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Redline, thank you for the coins. I believe all the rat princesses are either 6 or 7 years old. I do not know if that works out in bucket years. That is illegal. I will simply just have to take over their kingdom. I will not be taking any concubines of late. No. No. In fact, I think I preferred working on my keep and making sure that my counselors are put in their place and doing no evil with our treasuries. No. I do hope you had a lovely ball celebration. Duke Wemmy, I appreciate it very much. You sending your people over. Yes, I am having a very hard time trying to speak the language of the common man. For my English is much too high. And in order to lower myself to be understood by the peasants, it's a little difficult for my tutor taught me only the highest of English. When are we invading France? That happened last week. For, once again, those who were absent, for mine invasion of France, you will have to be banished and join them in eating the baguettes. This was decreed a week ago. I don't know how you missed the memo. Did the town crier not say this? I drank out of my invisible goblet. Yes, the scroll was late. You could have perhaps met the scroll halfway. For you know how long it taketh for the scroll to come. We lost to France. We, in fact, did not lose to France. No. No, this is completely unrelated to the World Cup of the Emperor. You're making this hard for me. Kino-san, thank you so much for 2 months in my keep. It was somehow been a month already since I been in your keep. My liege, I offered many pling-plongs as tribute. Thank you. They will be used wisely and distributed amongst the poor. Yes, they just sat in the corner and cried, which sounds to me like they were doing their job. I ought to send them more gold for doing what they do. Are we the poor? No, you are my vassals. Yes. King Nitya, I kneel. So, thank you. No need, please. Do stand up. Stand up. No need for any kneeling. You know, in this keep, we keep it casual. None of that master servant stuff. Although, I wouldn't mind. Also, probably best to keep that stuff not in the keep. Yes, lest the king hears. I mean, the emperor hears and beheads me. What is it called when you get out? What is it called when you... What is it? It's not blasphemy. My vassals, can someone please contact the town tutor? Treason. Yes, treason! Heresy. No, treason. I do not wish to be accused of treason or usurpation. No, would not happen. I think we need a couple more extra steps to that. No. I've reached to remove the tomato. No, I touch my nose sometimes. I have a slight, I believe, mental illness that makes me do touching my nose when I try to think. I boop myself. Every now and then, I might boop myself to try to press a reset button, which helps me think. Do not question the Lord's notes. It is best if you keep your thoughts to yourself. I will report you to the church. And you know what they do to heresy. You know what they do to the heathen. She caught the tomato with her mouth. I see. You have been trying to feed me very well. I have to commend you for your loyalty, my vassals. But I think I've had enough tomato for now. No more tomatoes. Ow. Ow. I see there seems to be a small miscommunication between us. Dorcas! Thank you so very much for the alms. My lady Bucketya, I bring more tribute to you as well as grave tidings. What happened? Those godless Modinsons have stolen our bucket. Well, shall we do? Has it been the pooper bucket? Or is this the well bucket that we use to scoop out water from the well? Depending on your answer, I might care or not. Which bucket worth it? Well. Let me bring this closer. Nailed the name. Thank you. The well bucket! Well, that doth seem like an issue. I suggest you use the bucket upon mine head. However, it has holes in it. Be warned. You'll have to scoop out the water really fast. I have no other... I don't think this village has any more buckets. And we do not have the gold to pursue an enemy of the time. No. Pablo, thank you so much for the coin. My green leash, there's a large wooden croc statue outside the city walls. What should we do? Let it in! Let it in! What are you waiting for? Should there be a croc statue outside as a gift from the neighboring country? Of course, accept it! Do not be foolish. Make haste. Quick. Bring it forth. Wherefore art this croc statue? I would like to put it in the middle of our village. Yes. It's a wise idea. Wise. Advisor. What do you think? Do you think we brings it forth for the people to stare upon my visage? Yes. Very well, it shall be done. Let it be decreed that we bring forth the croc statue into the middle of the town square. Yes, we will tie people around it when we stow them. Yeah. Hidden enemies in the croc? What? Wherefore speakest thou of? What doth thou mean? Enemies inside of the croc? Have we been fooled by the enemy prank? Was it to me a prank? Not very funny. Send a scroll to the neighboring king. Tell him I wish to duel. But only on Saturday, because I see the town wenches on Friday. No, only on Sunday. No, that's the Lord's Day. Only on, tell him next week. On the week yonder, on the Wednesday, I will duel him, for I'm too busy on the weekend. I will see the town wenches on Friday. And then Saturday, I will be in my bed with great headaches. Great mind ailments from too much ale. And then I will rest on the 7th day. Yes, the Wednesday. Maybe we could do the Monday. Yes, it's called a hangover. The only hanging I know is what I'm about to do to the people who keep throwing tomatoes at me. My liege is a harlot. How dost thou expect that I continue my lineage, my bloodline, in this manner? I understand not what you want from me. First, I can't have the neighboring princesses, and I am also dying soon at the ripe age of 19. If I were to sire heirs, I would need to have, well, I would need to go to the town tavern. What more can I do? Don't boo me, you know I'm right. The woes age of 19. My counselors say I do not have long to live. No. However, maybe if my distant family passes away from mysterious circumstances in the near future, we might have bread for this winter. Yes. First, thank you so very much for the coins, my lord. Me lord, we are out of bread. That is, once again, intentional. We are trying to get rid of all the bread. For the bread is too processed, and it is dangerous for our gut health. Yes, the royal physician has told me this. Therefore, I believe we should now keep it simple and eat the bread ingredients separately instead of putting it all together. Because the witches, like the witches, they will take it and they will put it so many things into a pot and mix it together to conjure spells and potions of great evil. And I believe this is the reason people get sick from eating bread. For it is like conjuring a spell or a potion. Yes, we are trying to not do anything of heresy. So we will eat the wheat separately, and the salt separately, and the water... Well, we don't have much water now after the town well has been desecrated. Yes. Thank you for the coin, Remy. I paying my medieval taxes to the royalty of questionable legitimacy. I think it has been proven that I am of the thickest blood. If thou lookest at my arm and my hand, thou can see that I have the traits of a royal lineage. I am as deformed as they come. So, let there be no question of my legitimacy. There is clear proof that I am of royal blood. No, we will not die.
Oy.
No, do not be of the dramatic type. No. Solid, thank you so very much for the gold, my lord. Why do you hoard the tomatoes of the people? There seems to be a small misunderstanding, my dear vassal. The people are giving me tributes of tomatoes. And I am very thankful. However, at this point, I think I've had enough. I believe myself to be a very loved ruler. This is why the tomatoes have been thrown at me. The people care about my health and well-being and are trying to make sure I stay healthy and eat my vegetables. Yes, tribute, you steal means tomato? No. It's simply the tomatoes are tributes from the people who care about my well-being. Make you pizza. What is a pizza? I know not what you speak of, for I make you nothing! I am your royal leash. The only thing I make you is make you do work. Now get to the mines. Do not spend your time further than my keep. Get off my scroll. I will have the knights. I demand you remove that vassal.
Oi.
Get rid of the serf. him to the mines. Perhaps even to the barn. Let him clean the cow dung. I won't allow any more of this disrespect onto my royal persons. We have no knights. We do have knights. You were wrong. Ow. Thank you. Thank you for the coin. Digab, my lord, what be the greatest good to craft or to mine? That is the question. In my humble opinion, I will have to ask my advisor. Advisor? Which be better? Be it to mine or to craft? Oi. Yes. I will tell them. Thank you. Yes, thank you. My advisor has told me that it is of the greater value to mine because we could sell raw valuables to the neighboring countries. Yes. To craft is but a feeble pastime. Yes, the arts it's not worth it. No. Oscar, thank you so much for the coin. My lord, I bring news of the north. Another raid from the Fishman have stolen the Holy Croc relics. What most do we do? Well, if it is from the man of fish, I say let them take it. For I have gotten this bucket from him in return, which I say is of equal value. I consider it to be quite a fair trade. Yes, my liege, I heard many, that touching tales near you can cure all diseases. Is this true? No, you spread lies. The royal physician has told me to keep my tales safe and untouched until wedlock. Therefore, I believe you have been lied to by the town jester. Do not believe everything they say. They love jesting. They love fooling. No, very wise. I am well aware. For it is the holy bucket. Yes, it is worth the holy relics of the Croc Kingdom. Yes. The royal physician. He is wise in his ways. Who is the town jester? The real question is... who isn't the town jester? Hamburger of justice. Finally, someone of the high court. My lord, ancient sages have said... only the true king of the land has arms royal enough that they can touch their elbows together. Can you do so, my liege? Well, behind my back or in front of me. Because I believe I am capable of doing both, yes. Yes, I do not wish to show the common man myself in such a vulnerable position. But I think... such things is best kept behind bedroom doors. Such talent. Thank you. I'm one of many talents. Very flexible. Yes. That is how you know I'm of royal blood. My flexibility knows no bounds. Touch thy holy relic we must. Nay! Cease! Lest I call the guard. Someone detain that man. You elevate us too much, sire. The great ways of royalty must stand above the common jester. You do make a great point. I agree with what you say. That's my liege. Aye, it is me. We don't have guards either. The knights and the guards, they double as the same person. Did I pay the guards this month? Yes, they have been paid well in 5 bags of rice. Was it wheat? They've been paid in 5 bags, at least 5 bags. Of either rice or wheat. Yes. We're Asian. Paid in tomatoes. For some reason, the people have been giving me the tomatoes back. I do not understand the economy. Currently, I believe I must discuss the tomato abundance, soon to be tomato shortage, with the council as to figure out what is wrong with the economy. There seems to be a great misbalance of things. Yes, what taxes? Have you not received the scroll? I am sorry. Have you not seen the tax collector? Are you actively avoiding the tax collector? The town crier warned you of this, no? Huh? Does the bucket protect against aliens? I know not what an alien is, but this will definitely protect me from most things except tomatoes. A tax evader? Say it is not so! I do not wish for another beheading today, for I've seen red the entire day. Guards! Throw them in the prisons! The underground prisons! Oi! We're limiting the currency supply to not crash the common tradesman's pay. How doth the tomatoes have an impact upon this fact? I need to know. I feel like there's definitely something very wrong. Yes. Remy, thank you so much for the coin. May you should not have appointed a yellow duck of eyeglasses as the royal economist. Economist? I see not who you are to speak of who I appoint. Of what lineage do thou thinkest thy art of? That thou thinkest thou might be able to speak of me in such a manner? I appoint who I think I believe and trust in. You dare question my decision? Oi. Thank you, Tuna, for the coins. My tithings to thee, Malaria. Thank you. It is rare for many of my vassals to be as kind as you are, Tuna. I thank you. You may dine with me tonight. Not many will be able to have this, I believe, honor. I accept my fate at the gallows, as many of you should. My lord, the vile tomato wizard has visited the farms again and turned all our produce into tomatoes. The vile wizard of tomato once again! Wherefore have thou acquired these tomatoes? Be honest with me. For I will only lash you 50 times if you were honest. Were you to lie to me? I will remove your spine. Have you been in dealings with the tomato wizards? Tell me now and be spared. Only 50 lashings. Prince, thank you, your highness. Thank you for coming to my scroll again. Mayhaps we might have a hand orb stream to produce the famous tomato jam from this surplus. I have to commend you for your wisdom, for all these tomatoes may lay to waste if we don't use them in a way, and we could feed half a village or sell it to a neighboring country and make more gold that can go to my treasury. Yes. My liege, today marks the day of this lowly peasant's birth, so I thank you for your appearance on such a day. My congratulations on your birth! How many seasons old are you? It matters not. It matters not. I will sing. Let me get my, bring the board! Bring the board, boys! For I will bless your day with a great song. 1 second. Let me see. I will first listen to what the board plays, and then I will let you hear it. If it is good enough. Otherwise, I behead them. Bring forth the boards! We will sing for you. Yes! Let's celebrate the birth of this vassal of mine! To you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday is to thee! Happy birthday to thee! Happy birthday to thee! Happy birthday to thee! Happy birthday, dear vassal! Happy birthday to thee! Applaud! Applaud! No tomatoes! May you have a joyous celebration. Remember to invite me over to your house. I wish to partake in the festivities. Happy birthday, my vassal. May you have a blessed one. What a lovely tune. Thank you, bud. You are dismissed. You wanted an Afrikaans. Wait, no! Really? I only speak of high English. Today I speak of only the highest of English. Have a blessed day, oh peasant. Mate, it's a cheers to you. Oh, well, you can't see it, but cheers to you.
Oi.
May you survive the Bombongas. Insect! Thank you so very much for the coins, me lord! The swoop is running out of goop to eat! What are we to eat, me lord? I have seen some Sams cutting up others to make a stew of them. Well, let them people do what they must to survive. I believe in that thou must survive. In order to survive, thou must be strong. If they want to eat the fellow people, they have found a way to survive, and I'm not getting involved. Joyous, thank you so very much for the gold, my liege. I offered my enchanting services as that thou able to withstand even the strongest of ale. Wow, it only requires but a mere scale of the great tale. It seems to be overpriced. My treasury advisor hath said that this is simply not of this great on the same scale. No, you ask too much of me. No, do not try to take advantage of my kindness and my generosity. No. I doth wonder, however, how doth a sum taste? You have piqued my interest. Guards! Guards, do bring forth a sam of the fatter variety, as I am an enjoyer of the more succulent types of meat. Thank you. We will feast today. If you have received the scroll to join the ball, I look forward to being able to share this meal with you. I hope you'll be able to make the ball today. It has been a while since we've last had our ball due to the bubonic plague. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the keep. Welcome. What have I done? I didn't say it has to be you, unless you feel it's the need to to give yourself to me. I will not decline you, dishonored. Can't believe she's slaughtering the fattened Sammies. Well, if thou expectest me to eat the slim kind, then thou arteth wrong. No, I am of royal bloodline. I have to have only the finest and the fattest of Sam. Nahi! Thank you so much for 7 months in my keep, my liege, your crocness. At your last tour, it seemed your fat tail crushed all the crops, and the harvest is lost. We shall now, starve for thy glory. Well, if it maketh thou feel better, that land is now blessed, and if your children survive, they'll be able to tell the story of my great fatness to their lineage and thereafter. And the ground will be blessed, and great crops will sprout from it. Yes, for one must first reap the harvest before thou sowest the harvest. Bless! Oscar, thank you so very much for the coin. My lord, I bring unpleasant news. For the peasants speak of a terrible plague spreading among the peasants and tavern women, which have infected the taverns. Pray thee tell, which taverns do it be? Is it the tavern next door? Say it is not so. I simply just need to know so we can quarantine the problem. Make sure it does not get out. Once, just completely unrelated, may someone please call the royal physician? I feel ill. Slightly. Agent, thank you so much for the gold. My liege, I request, nay, I beg for assistance. The peasants have all spent the grains from the harvest on the newest Phase Bikini calendar. Phase Bikini calendar. To the point I could not order one for myself. For thine is but a lonely and sad life. Unfortunately, I do not have the power vested in me to change or help you in this regard. I can only offer my condolences. For maybe in the next season, thou will have faster fingers and faster limbs and arms to strike while the iron is hot. But my condolences. For life is cruel in this manner, and we must simply accept it. Yes. Solid, thank you so much for the gold! First you take our tomatoes, now you want our sams. I simply requested one! Are the the people so selfish they cannot share their bounty with their leash? Is this simply how we do things around here now? Please stop booing me. It's starting my chin. My chin, it hurts. Do not boo me. I am begging. The tomatoes. The tomatoes, they hurt. Please, I am begging you. I am begging you. Ah, I will agree that there will be every Thursday we shall have a town wrestling in the Great Fat. Yes, in a small enclosed area. Circular of kind. Please stop booing me. Does this not please you? No, thank you so much for the coin, my liege. I have received troubling news about the source of these tomatoes. Oh no. Say it is not so. The court spoke of strange round objects circling about in the sky and strange looking figures emerging from them. Guards? Do we need to build our walls higher? I say, call the constructors. Constructors. Call for the builders! I believe the walls are too short and we could be invaded at any moment's notice. We do not lack guards. No, I believe we have gained a couple of vassals today. And they'll be really good at whatever they do, I believe. My liege Nitya, I have received the word that a couple of the town Samis have been plotting to ploy to touch the Nitya nil tail. My liege, I required advice. What must be done? Execution. What more can be done? Execution seems to be the only possibility, no? If you need any guards or perhaps knights sent over, I am willing to send 5 guards to help you in your quest to eradicate us of these, I'd say, peasantry filth who dare to do such a thing. Yes, I require Taya, my liege. No, you do not! You've been lied to again by the town wenches. Do not believe every word that comes out of their mouth, let me tell you! The things they say, blasphemy, all of it. This is not booing. We are just worrying about the food of our milord. To give food, overing for her, covering for her. I seem to be full. I have received more than enough tidings today. Thank you very much. No more of this tomatoey variety. The tidings, I cannot put these in my treasury. However, I do appreciate the thoughts, the caring, the prayers of the people. I appreciate it. Rampant summits must be culled. Now, excuse me. I have to leave town. Well, as it does sadden me to hear that someone is leaving my well-developed village with absolutely no flaws. If you must go, you must go. But do come back. Neko, thank you so much for the coin. Me lord, forgive my tongue, but thou dost bear thyself more a jester of the court than a true and noble lord of the realm? How dare thou? I'll have thee know that I am of noble birth. Royal blood courses through my veins. Not a single jester has ever been in my presence, for I simply consider them too beneath me. And now you dare compare me? Behead this man, send him to the gallows. Such blasphemy, heresy. I consider this unacceptable. May you be a lesson, may you be a lesson to the youth and the Sami of today. He speaketh the truth. May you join him in line. Guards, is there any speaketh up if thou wishes to go to the gallows? If thou wish to be my entertainment for the afternoon, please do raise thy hand. I am both amusing and endearing. This does not mean I am akin to a jester. No public hanging. No. Beheadings now. The hangings have grown too old. No. Hamburger! Thank you so very much for the gold, my lord. I have heard reports that during the night of the past 2 weeks, Samis have built a castle to play Battle Royale video game. Yes, they have been fortnights! For a fortnight and fortnight! Behead them all. I say execute them. They sound more akin to jesters than they do to any kind of knight I have seen.
Oi.
Do it fortnight as well! Madigan, thank you so very much for the gold, my liege. My harvest is going up plentiful this year. I thank ya for a fat tail for the blessing. I pray that ya will visit me humble farm for the harvest festivities. Thank you! What a kind vassal. I am free. Every single day, my duties have been handed over to my council. I really have not much to do other than consult my scroll and speak to the vassals and peasants and serfs of the kingdom. Therefore, whenever your harvest comes, I will come as well. Yes, my vassals are generous, this is true. Much like myself, as the ruler, as the vassal. That is what they doth say. Derby, thank you for the gold, my lord. How dost thou tell if a Sami is ticklish? Thou giveth him a test tickle. Remove him from my presence. Town guards! Please remove this man out of my presence. He filthies the ground I stand upon. I think execute him and his family. Just to be sure. Less jesting runs in the blood. I suggest we cut it the tree at the roots. Guards! Seize that man. Remove his family bloodline. End it all! Thank you for the gold, Samo! I really appreciate it. And all of the bloodline. Quite amusing, Jester. Oh, if you think he is so funny, and his jesting does tickle your testing so much, then why doth you not join him and his family in the afterlife? I highly recommend this one small trick. Are the guards members of the Mod Guild, my lord? We do not have guards in our keep. However, we have been sent some from the neighboring kingdom temporarily. Don't ask where they are. We have guards. We have guards. Don't worry. We're safe. You're safe in my keep. You are very safe in my keep. Worry not. There is no harm to befall you. No. Babazo! Thank you so much for staying in the keep for 8 months! You have blessed my lands. Thank you. And Insect, thank you for the gold. Pardon me, my lord, but you have been screaming in this empty room for over an hour now. The only thing in this room is a chair and 100 rubber duckies. Mayhaps your eyes doth deceive you, but there are also about 10,000 tomatoes in the room. So truly, who here seems to be unwell of the mind? Is it thou or myself? It seems that thou might need to consult the royal physician. They seem to be having a lot of patience these days. My lord, I have heard the unflattering slights against your personage from travelers to our fair kingdom, such as her tail seemeth less fat as foretold. What would you have us do? From which neighboring kingdom doth these fools come? Do they come here merely to mock my tale? Do they not know of the recent droughts that we have had? Are they unaware? Do they mock the struggles of the common man? I will have to have a word with their overseer, their liege perhaps. It's time I gathered the council and we have a word or two about this manner of gossipry. Coolish, thank you for the gold! Thank you for the compliment to my bucket. It is quite the lovely bucket, I must agree, yes. And Prince, thank you, Your Majesty. All loyal landsmen, lend loudin to our liege, Lady Nitya Lil, who lays low law-breaking louts with legendary litrical lashes. Thou hast been banished from my keep. I hope I never see thy again. Thank you so very much for the gold. I wish to never see you ever again. I have an eyelash. Thank you, Derpy. Thank you for the gold. To the gallows with me, me lord. Excellent judgment. Too late. Quit while I'm ahead. Is it possible to behead a man twice? Doth thou behead the first head once again?
Oi.
I know not. We will have to be the first of many victims, I could only hope. Vivid, thank you for the gold. My liege, it seems the royal chiropractor hath been... Witchcraft? Royal chiropractor hath been repurposed for a tortured chamber. We do not keep any witchcraft in my... No, in my castle there is nothing of the kind. There is no royal chiropractor. No, the bone benders are unwelcome in our kingdom. And they will be stoned if we're to be spotted, for they practice blasphemy with the contortion of bodies, such as demonic entities taking over the persons of our common man. No, be gone with ye. Do alert the guards if you see anyone of any kind doing such bone bending. Kentucky, thank you for the gold. Pardon the lord, but the peanut flip seeds are not giving any fruits. There is a plague of purple creatures that are contaminating the fields. What do the farmers say? What do they say? Do they have any wisdom on this matter? I believe that we should possibly... The only way we could get rid of this plague is a sacrifice. Perhaps the deities are angered with us and our wasteful ways with the tomatoes. Perhaps we'll need to send them an offering to quench their anger. I'm not too sure who we will send, but I will look upon my scroll for any willing participants. Yes. Or you will be sent a scroll via Dove, and you'll be told of your participation and the great sacrificial offering to quell their anger. Parism! Hail, my lord! As constructed, I've gone house to house and permanently ended everyone who paid their taxes. What? What? Wait, what? Thou surely jestest. Do thou jest? What doth thou mean by ended them? Surely you do not mean you've taken their lives, as they are the people who pay taxes and your salary. We might have had a small misunderstanding. Send some of the vassals to go check the neighboring houses. We might have a small problem. Unless jesting. Good one. Very funny. We should give you a little nose and a little afro thingy. Avanel, thank you so much for the gold sacrifice, Sir Sammy. I heard rumors he volunteered. Sammy, why does my arm do that? Pay my arm no mind! Please! Payeth it no mind! I seem to be going through ale withdrawals. It has been a while since I've last drank my ale. Apologies, let me take a quick sip. Apologies, I didn't mean to do that in front of the scroll. As you know, I have been quite nervous about the recent scroll and orbings. And well, we all have our ways to cope with things differently. Are you a bone contortionist, milord? No! Do not put me together with such heathen. No, I simply have a twitch. A twitch. I have a twitch in my arm. Yes, the great Bombongus has done things to me that you don't want to see. That's you, a tremor. Yes, I am of the ripe age of old 19. So I simply will not make it for much longer. Solid, thank you for the gold. My lord, please contain yourself. I apologize. I do what I can. I am under the weather. I feel ill. The great plague once again takes us. And as you know, my age is very high. I'm very seasoned. And these tremors do come with my great age. Yes. Yeah. Purple creature? Where? Wherefore art the creature of purple? Is it this Twitch that they speak of? I only know of the neighboring houses. Yes. An opium addiction? Well... Why does it do that? I will simply hold my hand here. That way, there will be no misunderstandings out between you and I. Thou art giving... I simply refuse to read the rest of the scroll. Very woes, my lord. I thank you. Thank you. It is not a copium addiction. No, for the royal vassals and the royal physician has informed me that copium is quite healthy. And it does make you feel well. Therefore, it should be distributed amongst the people. I see no downside to the copium. Yes. Thou copium is showing me, lord. Well, as I am of royalty and I have a lot of gold, am I not allowed to spend it on some luxuries? No? He said opium, not copium. It's copium. The copium. I think the shakes are very moe. Once again, I do not understand this foreign language, but I thank you. Yes. Our lord is addicted to copium. It was like the British that did this, wasn't it? Nay, 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 nay. Do not, you dare. Does not compare me to that of the British. My copium addiction is purely medical. There's no other medicine in our neighboring kingdom, or this kingdom, or the surrounding kingdoms. So we have no other choice but to resort to the copium. Yes, my queen! We have received word that Twitch has been throwing thine... Oh, apples, it's tomatoes. Comparing you to that of a town jester and a wimpy scared cat. Ooh, doth saith this! Who spreadeth these gossipy rumors? My humors are imbalanced. Bring out the leeches, good man. I might need a bloodletting. I did not wish to worry my vassals so, but it seems that I am in dire need of a bloodletting. For my ailments, they seem not to be cured with the hopium or the copium. So we'll have to resort to different methods. Thank you so much for the ale, Pango. The Twitters are blasphemous. They are in leagues with witches at this point. Yes, I believe they are in cahoots with the Tomato Wizard and have been throwing unlimited magical arcane tomatoes at me. Yes, balance the humors. I'd like to balance my items. Not in this manner, no. No, I'll be using bloodletting. Verily, the queen must away to crank thine hoagie. What language dost thou speaketh?
Oi.
We have no pigs in our keep, for we only have horses and cows. I speak not of the town wench. Be not confused, my vassals, for I speak of that which moos. Yes, my lord, there's a foreign treatment. They call blowing her... I will not be decapitated! Bloodletting does not imply decapitation! No, the royal... Listen! I will banish you from my scroll! Do not come here with thy tomfoolery! I will banish thee. Do not test me. As kind and generous as I seem, I am not infallible to banishments. Tomfoolery is not permitted, for we are in a serious council now. Do not pay it any mind. I'm setting a royal decree. Royal decree. New law. I send scroll. New scroll. Here, take this, peasant. New scroll. I decree thou might not pay attention to mine arm or hand gestures, for they are out of my control, and I have I have no way of doing anything about this. Take this. I can't let go. Please have it sent to you by a dove if you're not near my keep. Yes. Rabble, rabble, more bling blongs. Give us more bling blongs. Rabble, rabble. Witch! Witch! A witch in our midst! What kind of arcane witchcraftery spellage is that? Apologies, I must intoxicate myself in order to keep up with the scroll. The scroll's silliness is... I can't I can't really deal with it very well. Give it me 1 second. One second. Bling blong. What foreign language doth thou speak again? I hope thou know that thou confuseth me. Here we go. Nice. We drive me lord to drink. This is no new news. This is why I have come prepared with ales. Complete barrels full of ale. Yes. We still cannot read your crocness. My crocness, it's... Listen, that is for my future wife to read, not for the common vassal. The shakiness is increasing. It could be due to me drinking too much ale. Or I might have broken something.
Oy.
I do not know what it could be, but it is possibly the ale. Oscar, thank you so much for the gold, my lord. I wish to question the royal physician for you. Seem ill and getting worse. I believe you to be mistaken. For I also have seen the physician hit their own head with hammer and against the wall. No, you seem to be mistaken. The royal physician is very well attuned with the medical knowledge, for they have learned in the great emperor, in the great what is it? Empire. They have learned of many medical knowledge there. They do make me drink a small little amount of red liquid every night before I go to bed. But I believe that is for my shakiness. I might have been getting worse, but they say it doth get worse before it doth get better. Yes. Thank you, Mouse. Give us me 1 second. My queen Nitya is nil. I want to express words of encouragement to thee that my queen Nitya is such a wise and adorable queen. Why, thank you. I aspire to be like you. Unfortunately, as much as I appreciate your compliments and your high praise, one can only be like me if you have thick royal blood. And unfortunately, you are either bored with it or not. But you can strive to have my countenance, I believe. Thank you so very much for the gold. And Argondo, thank you for the gold. And great ales. Do not look my arm! I must contain the evil. My apologies. It seems that I might need to visit the wizard tower after this scrolling to check my physical condition.
Oy.
Yes. Thank you so very much, Argondo. Here is thine tithe, my lady, from my rural farmlands. I give thee a portion of my Donkey Kong coins. Your kindness and generosity knows no bounds. For I won't tax you next season. I shall remember thee and thy generosity. Let the taxman come, and you sayest to him, for I have been pardoned of my tax from the great Nitya herself, and they will simply pass on by. No one else may say that, however, only you. Jackal, thank you so very much for the tithings again. Me lord, I bringeth news from the land of Australia. The lady Wilhemina Frost has offered you the services of her Frost Guard, as well as her humble villagers. Ignore the fact that they have no pants on. It's just kind of their thing. I do not judge the culture of others. Worry not, worry not. I will send... Nay. I will do the proper royal etiquette, and I will send Lady Wilhelmina a dove scroll attached with but a small flower to show my appreciation of her great kindness. And I will ask her if she can send those as quickly as possible, for we have war impending, I believe. Pantsless! Do not judge the cultures of the other kingdoms. What type of flower? It's gonna be a wild one. A wildflower. It is not... Worry! Let's just to clarify. This is not a lettered of courtmanships. No, I am not. I will not court the Lady Wilhelmina. The flower is simple goodwill. Yes, that's wild. Ah, indeed, hoping she thinks the same. Yes, it's not cheap. It shows our bountiful, plentiful, abundant land. Growing so many flowers. Yes. That you should honor their culture and remove my pants. I think I shan't do that, for one does as Rome in when one does do in Rome as thou shalt do in Rome. Do in the Romans. What thou shalt do. I apologize. It seems I might need to visit the royal physician once again. Thou shalt do in the Rome that as one does in as thine. One shall do thy as thou shalt as thy shall do as Rome. Thou Romans be shall do. Yes. And yep. Fetch the physicians. Quick, call the physician. Call the physician. Do not do the Romans. No, you do not hearken onto my words. Do not do the Romans. Stand back, for there seems to be a misunderstanding. Becca, thank you so much for 2 months in our keep. This automatic lunch tax payment plan has been very convenient. Thank you, sire. No problem. You know, I do care about my vassals, and I understand that it could be mildly of the trouble if I just sound stupid. It could be mildly troublesome if you have to set aside funds every month. That is why we have built this system to take funds from you every month without your knowledge. Well, technically, you'll just simply forget. A royal misunderstanding? Many such cases, yes. My lord, the Merchants Guild wishes to speak to you about your horse's extended warranty. My carriage has been checked. I've paid all my payments on my carriage and my horses, as well as any insurance of the kind. I'm certain my royal advisor would have double-checked that. No worries. I think it was my super. Oh. Thank you so much for the gold. I see Lord Mari _ CN has been a bad influence on you. I am unfamiliar with China. I apologize, but I have no relations with China. Yet. I'd like to believe that we're open for negotiations. Nekodogi, thank you so very much for the gold! My lord, by the reading of these very words, thou hast lost the game. You dared jest in my presence? You thinketh you can take me down like some sort of assassin that strikes in the dark with your evil words? Are you in cahoots with witches with these evil spells you speak? That's most unfortunate for you. I believe this will result in a burning at the stake. You will have no easy death for your demeanors. No. You dare thinketh? How dare you? Hello, welcome to the castle. My lord, the Samis have fixed my internet router, and now my Netflix and Prime subscriptions are to function. Any other services you may request? Something that can keep my arms still. I request rope. May I please have the rope? Send a vassal to fetch me the rope down in my keep, for I might need to be tied down. I believe there is a demon inside of me. Call the church. Please call the church. Alert the Pope! For there seems to be a strange demon inside of my left arm. It needs to be taken care of. I am not part chicken. Are you insulting my royal visage?
Ura!
How dare you? Retro, thank you for 8 months in the castle. So that's where my $5 went. In the royal treasury? Yeah, that's where they always go. After the tax collector guy comes, that's where the dust goes. Go with... That's where it doth went! As is many such cases. Yes. A tithe to the Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, thank you for the ale! I appreciate Simon's. Thank you for the ale. Do a flip? Well, I don't think you have the right to command me to do many actions, in fact, any at all. However, I am curious to see what were to happen if I tried. Never mind. I have decided against it. Too many tomatoes on the floor. Here. I am here. You're queen and tomatoes, Sammy. Ah, not the tomatoes. Keep the tomatoes. But considering you did come to my keep today, I wished to entertain you as guests. As you are my vassals and it is your job to entertain me, I understand. I decided the graciousness of my very being is just too large, too much. Therefore, I have decided to grace you with some entertainment today. However, I didn't get to see if this would work or not. So I will be giving it a try, a test, if thou willst. If thou willst? Willest. My lord, are you in Skyrim? Nay, this is not the thrones of the Skyrim. These are not the Whiterun thrones. Have thou not been to Skyrim? Dost thou not know? Thou seemest ignorant of the world. Give me 1 second. I'm not too sure. Ah, yes. This should be good. Let me see if this will work. 1 second, vassal. 1 second. Maybe this one. Perhaps it. Are thy not Jarl Nitty of the thick tail? Jarl? Nay, my title is higher. What is my title, you ask? You shan't know. QB! Hear ye, be blessed, for before ye stand her royal crock, Nitya Nil, the ruler of Ars, the ring of the elden souls, the lollipop maker, the alien fisher. Apologies, almost misread that. The Sakura arrow snipe, the Twilight. That is one of my many titles, yes. May I haveth a titanite shard? Nay. We are running low on supplies. No, we'll have to keep them and supply them during the winter. Otherwise, we might starve. Due to the great titanite shortage. Very well. I shall now give you a slight little bit of entertainment. You may not laugh at me. Didn't thou knowest that Whiterun appeared to be on fire before we were granted your presence? Whiterun burneth down? But how? Did the guards not stop them? But was it an accident? The enemy? Was there an enemy attack upon? Is war upon us? I was unaware of this. Let me thank you for the gold. Your artisan vassals wish to create a monument to thine tale. However, thy request unlimited funds and 50 seasons to which to do so. What sayest thine highness in this time of economic trouble? Hi. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yeah. 50 seasons? That's too much though. No. Unlimited funds I can accept. However, I will not be alive for many seasons. I will possibly perish after 8 more seasons. Therefore, you either will have to find new artisans that can work faster or give them twice as many unlimited funds. If they are not willing to simply take unlimited funds and 2 seasons, then give them twice as many unlimited funds and 2 seasons. Let's see if they are willing to make a deal on this matter. Shadow! Thank you very much for the gold! Reports say the guards took an arrow in a most unfortunate place. Ta! 'Tis to the knee. Has it not been? I saw him court one of the tavern wenches the other day. I believe him and his childhood sweetheart are soon to be wed! And I have not been invited. It's to my great displeasure. I might relieve the guard of their duties. However, that would be most unfortunate to the newlywed couple, so I will be gracious and allow them a a couple more seasons of joy before I let him go. Yes. Thank you so very much. That's treason. No. I disagree. I just disagree. No. No, his childhood sweetheart was a tavern wench. Many such cases. The tavern wenches cometh and they goeth, as I know. As thou mustest be aware. For we all do visit the tavern, doth we not? Alright, give me one season. One season to, I will give you singular entertainment, because I do not know how this will go. We shall see. Bring the board! Bring us the board, forth! Oh, it's gonna be so cursed. There once was a ship that was put to sea. The lyrics are so stupid. I don't know if I can sing them that fast. Okay. Oh. Giveth me one try. It seemeth the song, the wording of the song is too silly for me to be able to focus. Forgive me this one, this one giggle. Tackle, friend, not thy tavern friends, for she is the most thoroughfare. I know it's not what that meaneth. I'd assume that means she is a harlot, however. Ma'am, this song is from 7. Tis not true. Tis not true. This might be too fast. Let us me give it an attempt. I think I will not put on the great the magical orb that magnifies my voice because it gets too funny. Here we go with. Oh, that might be really loud. Yes. Before we go. There once was a ship that was put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy of Tea. The winds blew up her bow. Wait, does it have the same? No, it has the same lyrics. This is the wrong one. This does seem to be the wrong board. Damn you! The wrong board! Wherefore art the correct one? Ah, flip. Should have saved it. Do not throw tomatoes at me! For I am trying my very best! Behead the board! Wherefore art it? Eh? Please doth wait. I seem to have lost it. The last bard perished in an accident. This one is no longer with us either. This is quite unfortunate. Eh? Eh? Very well. Okay, I cannot find it. I will do another. I will find another board. Yes. Herefore we go with. Play the tune. You have a nice hat. Thank you. Thank you, kind peasant. My Nitya, how shall we proceed? With great song and joyous jubiling. Herefore we go. This doth be called Jolene. One of the bard wenches. Yes. It's quite a tragic song. This one goes out to all the guards who have bard wenches. Onwards! Such a tragic tune. Will you finally sing for us in the mythical language of Afrikaans? No. Just be a little loud. No! It's not karaoke! No! For who is this It seemeth we cannot find the music I seek. Why? Why can we not find us the music I seek? This one has this one has to be it. Damn it! Who is Jolene and why are you singing about her? It's Barbench. This one does have karaoke. Finally, I do not understand why nothing comes up. Oh, here do be a couple. Very well, I shall try this one. Must I replace the board, please? Once again. Bring in the next board. Surely this one will... Now my internet's not loading. No, surely this one would it works. 1,000 is singing where suddenly cry out and went silent forevermore. We had to have silenced the wench. Who dare speak over me? Here, this one goes out to all my vassals. Hecketh, yeah. Here it goes. We are talking away. I don't know what to say. I'll say it anyway. Today be another day to find thee sighing away. I'd be coming for thy love. Okay, taketh on me. Taketh on me. Taketh me on. I'll be goddess in a day or two. Stop singing! No, stop laughing again! So needless to say, I'm on sentence, but they'll be stumbling away. Slowly learning that life be okay. Sayeth after me. It's no better to be. Taketh on me. Taketh on me. Taketh me on. Take on me. I'll be gone in a day or in a fortnight or two. I can't stop laughing. I'm so sorry. Cute Frenchman. Whoa. Whoa! Bring in the Wenchman! It is do be too simple to giggle at the festivities. What is this fortnight I'm speaking of? Hearken unto my song, vassals. Oh, the things you sayeth. Is it life or just to play? Is my worries gone?
Oi.
You are all the things I've got to remember. Shying away. Taketh on me. Taketh me on. I'll be goneth in a fortnight or two. Taketh me on. I'll be gone in a day or two, fortnight or two. One pint of I can't. Apologies. My cheeks, minus cheeks hurt way too much right now. Minus cheeks do be aching. I need to stop the giggles. Too much tomfoolery in my keep today. Pour me another pint of ale. Apologies, I simply could not stop giggling. for some odd reason, the lyrics are just very normal, but the music is different. Is there possibly... Give me a second. Perhaps this. Does it have English of our time? Let us see. It does not. Flip! Free bird, my lord! Apologies to everyone who came to the castle for the great bards and music festivities. I simply cannot stop laughing. Kill me! Thank you for the gold. Do not worry, your royal crockness. We're never gonna give you up. Never going to let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. I'll escort myself out. Now, please, do stay. Do stay. The Lord does not need to apologize to the peasants. This is true. However, I seem to not be able to find the correct medieval lyrics. Eh? But for why it's not? But I do not understand. Wherefore do it be? Bring in the instruments. Is this simply... I cannot find the right lyrics. The scrolls have been lost. No! The lost scrolls. I should have saved the scrolls and put them in my pocket. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find them. I believe they to be hidden in the archives somewhere. I should be able to find them. Cease the bullying, please. Cease the bullying. It seemeth I can find some of the lost scrolls. However, the instruments are also out of reach. Mayhaps I can find this one song. Wherefore be it? The shaking has not stopped. Oh, is it this? No. Not that one. Ah! Tail Enjoyer! Thank you very much for the gold. May I request ye old monkey rap, medieval bard chord, my liege? I know not that of the monkeys. I do not speak monkey. Unfortunately, I'm actually not familiar with such a song. Thank you for the gold, however. And thank you so much for subbing on Twitch. Monkey. One second. Thank you, Aether. Thank you for joining the keep, I mean. Shamit! I am consulting the orb. Doth this be what I believe it to be? We shall see. You heard, our lord. We must acquire the donkey. Please do. I might have found the lyrics to another song. However, it's... I have no... It's, you know, your lord has some worries of how to speak this English language. Wherefore be it. Let us give this one a try. Yes. No. One attempt for my guests. ESL. Would this work? Where have all the goodsmen gone? And where is all the lyrics? Let me start over. I didn't have the lyrics. Yes, I found it. Okay, nice. Where have the worthy gone, and where is the fair within? Where is the Galahad to take the flippin' so ignorant? Is there not a white knight upon a fiery steed? Late at night I tosseth and I turneth and I dreameth of what I need. I need a hero. I shall hold up for a hero till the end of fortnight. I pray he be hail, he winged of heel, and newly returned from the fight. I need a hero. I shall hold up for a hero till the morning light. He must be assured, true to his word, with wit that will thrill and excite. Thrill and excite. What dost thou think? Buddy Tyler. Ooh. Long at the witching hour within my reverie, somewhere just beyond the veil, someone reacheth for me. Racing on a courser and clad in gleaming mail, I shall answer no one but he who bringeth me the grail. I need a hero. I shall hold up for the hero till the end of the night. Could I but afford my own sword, but not require his might. I need a hero. I shall hold up for the hero till the morning light. By flip doo doot. Doo doo doot. My beholden is out. I wish that I remembered where we do be on the scroll. Thy flingeth and plungeth up to where the dragons glide from heavens above, and where the storm tossed on the sea. Verily doth the saintly champion ride towards me. Through the wind and the chill and the rain, the plague and the flood, I shall feel his approach like a fire in my blood. Like a fire in my blood. Oh, I need a hero. I shall hold on for the hero till the end of the night. I pray he be hail, winged of heel, and newly returned from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. A knight not upon a true paragon, with armor and eyes shining bright. I need a hero. Holding out for the hero till the end of the light. But this doesn't have the same amount of lyrics. The fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding out for the hero till the end of fortnight. I pray he be hail, be winged of heel, and newly returned from the fight. I need a hero. I'm holding out for the hero till the morning light. A knight not upon a true paragon, with armor and eyes shining bright. I need a hero. I doth not believe it to be one of my talents to sing in the old English way. Voice of an angel, me lord. Applause, applause, please, please. Do keep that applause. my queen. Thank you, thank you. This wasn't it. Ouch. This was but my greatest attempt. Ah, Bonnie Tyler, man. It seemeth that I have received quite tragic news as of late.
Ura!
Our greatest bard, she has left us. Kuro, thank you so very much for joining the castle. Are you sure you wouldn't be here? Clip. I've enjoyed your attempt greatly, Milish. Thank you. I thought it would be kind to give you but one song today of great medieval kind. Unfortunately, I could not find the one that I was hoping to sing it to thee. But that is all well in my keep. I still had loads of fun. Digger, thank you for the gold.
Oi.
My lord, thou hast cooked, as they say. Do not even say that. I would never cook. It seemeth to be insulting of someone of my high caliber to be in the kitchen. The Wellerman one, perhaps yes, but it is okay. It seems I have lost my scroll in the great archives once again. Joe, thank you so much for the gold. Paying my croc tax. Thank you. The tax collector will keep his head. I appreciate it. Be pretty evil to subject us to another. That is fair. I've already, I believe, tortured my people more than enough today, have I not? She is not singing sexy back to Unfortunate! But yes. Sorry, if thou seest me do this, I am throwing my hair backwards. I have the link. Oh, eh? I do not believe that. No, it seemeth you are trying to prank me. Doing the old troll. Nay, I shan't click on thou link. Thy link seems to be packed with witchcraft and evil juju. Nay, YouTube? Oh. Is the orb pondering? Are we pondering the orb? That link seems to be demonic in kind. I think the guards need to kill that man. Flips head. Yeah, it keeps getting stuck in my large lashes coat. Dost thou wish to see what my coat would look like? Yes? Oh. Maybe thou wishes not to know. That is also all good. I might not you not knowing what my outfit looks like. No, Shrimp Queen. I doth not be of any of the sea kind. No. Show tummy, my lord. I am not a common boar wench. Do not speak to me in this method. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh. I seem to be going through a great drought in my own persons. Show uncommon tummy, my lord. The uncommon tummy! Not after that tomato, no. My liege, thy appearance would be far more appropriate behind bedroom doors as well. Am I not allowed to dress as I wish in my own keep in my castle? Art thou my mother, who hath birthed me and raised me from a wee little crock? Do thou think thy have the right to tell me how to dress in my keep? For thou do not. I'll give you this. No. My lord, you impress us peasants with your well-girthed tummy. Art thou calling me fat? Thank you. I believe that to be a compliment in this day and age. Yes. Wait, I seem to be a little too close. Let me back us up a bit. I birthed you and I can unbirth you. You can say that to your own children, but not to me. No. Isn't it your mother's keep? I do not know where the rumors came from that this is my mother's keep. This is my keep. Although it would be officially, legally my keep if my mother were to mysteriously pass away. Yes, this is not my mother's keep. No, I doth not stay in my mother's archives. No. No, this is my entire keep. This castle is mine. I do not stay in the underground archives. No. Don't know where the rumors spread. But this is all my keep. Yes. Guards. Guards keep an eye on that guy. such terrible accusations. It's true. How am I meant to rule the people that don't have any faith in me? Yes, my keepeth archiveth. My lord, your mother appears to be saying that the chicken nuggets are ready. Oh, I seem to, it seems that duty calls. I think I have to, place down my chalice full of tea. Yes, and I must go for the chicken nuggies. Goodbye. Get the royal physician! Quick! One must call the royal physician! Please! I seem to be in pain. I think someone is contorting me with dark magics. No, the arcane of evil. It hurts. Please, no more tomatoes. It hurts.
Oi!
You will not heal my ailments in such violent ways. Hello, my lord. My name is Father Abby. Art thou interested in joining the Church of the Undernity? Heresy! Do thou think thy have the right to put up a church in the land of the Emperor? Without any permit? For we already have the ordained Church of the Pope. Dost thou think thy deity is more worthy than that which is sanctioned by the Emperor himself? Get this tomato off of me. Sanctioned by the Emperor himself? Heresy, blasphemy. You ought to be careful, lest you be burdened at the stake for saying such things. The Undernity? I know not what you speak of. Speaking of, that is a lot I didn't realize. Your lord is very shy. Your lord is very shy and demure. Do not look lewdly towards your lord. Please. Your lord is very say-so. Do not lay thy lustful eyes upon me. It sickens me. I will call the church to have your demons expelled. Yaviron. Forgive me, lords. I think I'll do what I can. But I won't let this go as easily as you think, if you insist. Keep your eyes off. Only look at me respectfully and in no other manner. I am a very pure lord. The bar wenches, they spread lies. So much lies. I would never touch a bar wench. No. None of the wenches, in fact. We simply spill the tea amongst ourselves. They give me information, and then I take it to my council. And then they use that information for what I can only assume is the greater good. In a most magnificent sight, milady. Thou art supposed to be singing it. See? Singeth it? Close thine eyes. Be gone with ye. Not possible, me lord. Say it is not so. Did thou even try? But that bucket does something to me. This is the town bucket now. We have no other bucket. It might remind you of the call the royal physician. Call the royal physician. I might be dying. Please. Call the church. Call the priests. Please call the priests. I need healing. I need healing. Thread, thank you so much for 4 months in the castle. Thou sodden-witted... Sodden-witted lord. Thou hast no more brain than I have in mine elbows.
Oi!
Behead this man. Be gone with you! Ouch! Out of my keep! I shall have you reported to the Emperor himself. You shall rot in prison and be tortured. There is no mercy for a man of your foul mouth. Jerry, thank you so much for the gold. I'll throw the gold at that guy. My lord, I found this poster of a cult of the Nitty Tail. A cult amongst the village. I have taken upon myself to infiltrate and find out as much as I can about them. I'll report back where I can. Thou hast done well, my vassal. Let me know it if you have found any information, so that we might strike down this cult of great evil. I wonder what do they worship? If it's not the devil, who knows? It could be worse. It could be worse than the devil. How terrifying! What a horrifying thought. Seems mine orb just is not fixing itself. Apologies for those in the keep that have to see me twitch around like this. Mayhaps if I move back, but then I'm too far. The orb is squeaky. Don't this work is bettered? I feel like I'm too far now. Trillion tail most thick. Oh dear. You speak of my dragon, no? Many have spoken of my dragon. Today there has been many mentions of my massive, thick, girthy dragon. Please stop bullying me. You know I am right. I shan't allow any more of this disrespect. A dragon most terrifying. Yes, many have spoken. Oh dear, I need to lift this up. Many have spoken of it, and it is true. I want to come here today and clarify that the rumors are indeed true. The false rumors about it being thin have been spread, but those are the false rumors. Yes. There appeareth a wild rodent dwelling in the depths of the town bucket. Is it the reason behind such numerous possessions of our monarch? Art thou suggesting that I am being controlled by the creature underneath... The creature underneath mine bucket? That would be incorrect. Such falsehoods, no. I shan't lift my bucket, for inside of it I keep my greatest treasure. It is a golden ducky that brings me wealth and prosperity. This is the only reason why our kingdom has not burdened to the ground. Yes, a most foul dragon. My dragon is not foul. Do not speak so illy of it, please. You might hurt my feelings. Thank you so much, Thread, for the 4 months in my keep. Those were the last 4 months. The last 4 months. Hope you had a great time here. Can you pet the dragon? Nay. Nay, the dragon is violent and cannot be contained. You shan't touch it. No. Ah, yes, I see it through the gap. If thine opened thine eyes, thou might be able to see that I have, dost thou seest it? It's there. You can see it. You can see it. Yes. The little breathing holes. Otherwise, it might have suffocated and died, which we would not want, no. Apologies for the scuff. But I heard the dragon just sleeps all the time. Nay, incorrect. It protects the kingdom. No. Should there be war, the first that will come is the dragon. And it will protect and swoop down over our land and the acres upon it. And kill our enemies. Also, the enemies... neighboring kingdom. Yeah, that's who they are. Always the neighboring kingdoms. If it's so protective, can we pet it? No, you may not. Good day, Scorpion, my vassal. Welcome to the keep. Welcome. May we see the tale, milady? What hast thou donest to earn? Thou haven't even paid thy taxes. In fact, if you have, it was simply wrong. Wrong amount of taxes. It could have been too much. Maybe you paid too much taxes. That is also a crime. Yes, many good deeds. May I knoweth a single one of them? What be thou good deeds? I am very curious to know. Our lord has required a tithe for tail privileges. One must see me behind my bedroom chamber doors in order to see the tail. It must smell horrible in that bucket. That's what's being correct. For I have washed mine head about 3 weeks ago, yonder day. Which is honestly more hygienic than the common man. Yes. We go to jail if we pay too much. Of course, that means you're not paying attention to my royal decrees. My words. 3? Simple 3. Could have been 4. Mayhaps. Does not stink, no. No. If the only reason anything on mine would stink on my person is because of the tomatoes. Just stole the village chamber pot to use as a hat. 'Tis not true! 'Tis lying! No, not as us. I have done no such thing. This was given to me by the emperor. The emperor gave me that. No. My lord is stanky. No. I am not. It's not true. The people, they lie. Why do we only have one collective chamber pot anyway? The drought. 'Tis of the drought and the plagues. Yes. 3 weeks ago, such luxury, my liege. I did not wish to say it, But it was brought up first, so I did not mean to toot my own horn,
Oi.
as they say. I try to be as humble as the common man, but sometimes I am forced to speak on these matters. Matori, thank you for the gold. What is it thou shallest the croc queen Nitya doeth? If we have it. An alien is invasion! Skyeth is false? Oh, greatest queeneth. Deatheth. We dieth, it seemeth. There is no other option, nor unfortunate. Yeah, go eat your alligator food. I'm sorry. Who is the liege here? How dare thou? How darest thou come into my keep and demand? 1, I do outfit reveal, and 2, I eat alligator food. Who dost thou think thine is? Thou have royal blood in thine veins? Who doth thy father be? Is it the town blacksmith? Even if that, even if that I doth not care. Well, speaking of, where is the town blacksmith? Usnell, thank you for the gold. When the peasants doth hit your face with a tomato, it appears for about a short while. Then you have a red nose as a jester. It giveth me the greatest chuckle. Is this done intentionally by those who wish to dishonor me with the tomato so? Doth thou aim for my snoz in order to make me look like a jester? Nothing but a mere joke amongst the people while I am busy in my orb and my scroll? Talking to my people? I feel very disrespected in this regard. Thank you for the gold. I'll have to find out who keeps throwing these tomatoes. Although, I am curious. Doth the tomato throwing work on thine YouTube village? Does it even work there? I think it does. Yes, okay. I asked my advisor to check the scrolls in order to see if there's any problem with the tomato shortage, the tomato amounts. And it seems to be fine. Oh, okay, yep, no. It seems to work perfectly fine. Alright, well, no, we don't need to test anymore. It seems like the tomato abundance keeps being abundant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's enough. That's enough! That's enough! Get these tomatoes out! Guards! Guards! Stop! Guards! Guards! They keep throwing tomatoes at me! Guards! Stop! I am your liege! You can't treat me like this! Why must you disrespect me so? That's it. I decree the taxes be raised by multitudes. You shall pay 3 times the tax you used to pay. How does that? Oh, no tomato throwing is gonna make you any money. You should be keeping the tomatoes. Doth to sell them for thine crime. Vivid, thank you for the gold. To the pillar tree with us. I think you all go to the gallows. Be gone with ye! Get tomatoed. Thou art sick in thine head. It sickens me. Thou should see the royal physician for thine ailments of the mind. Art thou sure thou weren't cursed by a wench? Bad ruler, boo. 'Tis not true. Thou art still alive, art thou not? If I weren't but a bad ruler, you would have perished from great hunger. Alas, here you are, with the luxury of throwing tomatoes at me. Therefore, your life has been good. Unacceptable. Such disrespect. Keep throwing, she's saying to continue until she's covered from her head to my toes. The town jester. I think we need a new tie like that guy. Beard, you have been promoted to the new town jester. That gave me a good chuckle. Thou hast been promoted from serf to town jester. Can I even... Thank you. you, thank you. Boo! Stop booing me! But milady, the doctor will lobotomize me. Sounds test like the doctor is giving you solution. The doctor doth cure thee with this ailment you might have. Don't slap me, what? Lord. Art thou bathing in the juices of tomato that... Wait, what? Art thou bathing in the juices of the tomato? Doth that not be considered as in showered? Art thou insinuating that I bathe my royal presence in the meager fruit vegetable of a tomato? Dost thou imply I doth not have running water? Is that what thou be saying? Surely not. The royal physician knows best. I agree with this, yes. That's why the lobotomy has worked for me recently. What about an orange, my lord? It could be anything else. But it's... Unfortunately, tomato stocks have been at an all-time high. It is a blessing to serve, my lords. Not many believe this. Not many say this. I thank you for your kindness. Your loyalty will be rewarded in crates and crates and crates of tomatoes. Dost thou sayest we Dost thou sayest we reas in his I bite it. It's a possibility that we are in a drought. I suggest I don't suggest we saveth the tomatoes for their juice and drink that when there is no more water from the skies. For I believe our village to be cursed. No blessings of the sky upon us. It is said that when one is behind on your tasks, you should bathe in tomatoes. It will let you catch up. Ah! That's my town jester! That's him! That's him! Applause! Applause for the town jester! Good Juan. He's earning his wage. What can I give you? Give me 1 second. Thou deserve but a reward for thou funny ha-has. Take this! Take this! For all your travels. For all your troubles? Not travels. Oh. Take this! It's a potion of strength! Greater healing. A potion of greater healing for your efforts. Should you become ill with great bombongus. Apologies, it's a little hard to hold up. Should you become ill with any ailments, I think thou should take this. Yes, don't spit it all in one. There you go. Ow! Goodness! Your violence knows no bounds. I know what I need to do. You need do nothing. Your strongest potion. I did get this from a potion seller. But potion seller, I only need your strongest potions. You cannot handle my strongest potion. You can only handle my potion of greater healing. There. It's so hard to hold up. There. You can only handle this. Nothing more. Only this. I put it away. I've been... Curious as to why my hands were so busy? It's because I was mixing up the potion. They have to be made somehow. My fingers are in the potion. Don't worry about it. It adds my royal blood is like a final. I'm like an it's made from tomato juice. Yeah, I'm squeezing the tomatoes. That's what it's doing. Yeah. Yeah. I'm squeezing the tomatoes underneath the table, which I doth have. And I've been taught the skill of alchemy. Yeah, from my former tutor who has now been beheaded. Lest I remind you. I was only within... I only wisheth the queen would... Oh, I think you've broken my neck. I only wisheth the queen would feedeth me her sweet healing elixir. 'Tis only one. I have no more in my treasury. Apologies. Maybe next season, when this jester die, you might be able to take over their position as the next town jester. We shall put you on the scroll of waiting. Yes. You killed Muyu? I have done no such thing. What? I have not killed Lord Muyu. Nay, Viscount Muyu is perfectly fine and healthy and happy in a different kingdom. She goes to a different kingdom. You would not know her. Truly a divine leader turns tomatoes into gold. This is one of my many talents. They call it my touch. My touch. Not my, this is touch. My touch. Yeah. Muyu is an alchemist, the great purple smoke. Alas! Say it is not so! She's a Viscount! Can a Viscount not practice alchemy? She can be a lord and an alchemist such as myself. Are we lords not allowed to dabble in hobby? May we not have a pastime other than beheading peasants? Oh, Lord, it forbiddeth a man have a hobby. A discount. She's a Viscount. Witchcraft is a crime, not a hobby. Alchemy, 'tis not the same as witchcraft. Have you no education, peasant? I'm seeing a pattern with height between alchemists. There is no pattern of the kind. We're very tall in our demeanor and royal greatness. Hi, Croc Queen of the Swamp, and greetings to our lawyer sub-guest. How are you doing? Pleasant! It's a pleasant day! Greetings to you! Saga, thank you for the gold! How much to sniff the royal tail? Banishment. Banish this man! Send him off the scroll! Knights, please banish this man from my scroll and my kingdom. Send him as an ingredient to the alchemist's next door. Next neighbor door? Yes, execution. That's too evil. No. Banishment is appropriate. No public stoning. This is why I'm the ruler, because I'm so kind. Comparatively to my people. Comparatively. They may seek other refuge. They ask for their queen. What refuge is there other than simply in my keep? Tail sniffing is only banishment. Very kind, my liege. Yes, I am known to be one of the more kinder sires. Yeah, put him the paprika, me lord. We do not make paprika in this kingdom, for it has been banished about the day I was born, which is 19 years ago. Burn them at the stake. It has been a while since the last stake burning. This is true. Banishment to the soup pot. Ow. I would appreciate a nice soup right now. I'm so cold. I have to have taken off my bigger coat that keeps me warm for my hands to be able to move, and I regret it very much so. I am sleeveless as I sit here underneath my great coat of fluffiness. Yes, tomato soup. Ooh, nice. I keep thinking about some game that was played, some dream I had of cleaning someone's house recently yesterday, and then going down into some strange prison area. Yeah, every time I think of tomato sauce now. Make them chew upon a stalk of celery, me lord. What if they have the ailment too? The celery, the allergies, visions, my lord. Pay them no heed. I've been seeing many visions. May I request your insights into this matter, my kind vassals? I've been having these visions. Usually after I've been to the tavern and I have been around the town wenches, I've been having these visions. And I cannot make out what they mean. I might need to contact some dream interpreter that doth know what be going on. Perhaps it's prophecies. Do I have the vision? What is it? Visions of the future, perhaps? Are you a seer, me lord? I might be a soothsayer. Perhaps I have another talent. Schizophrenia? Unlikely, no. I think I'm seeing visions of the future. You requested insights? Insights! I would need a tool for that. If you are willing, I will not stop you. Clairvoyance? Nay, soothsaying. Soothsaying. Yes, I see visions of this video game thing. Visions of doing it really fast. Playing this video game. Nonsense. I have no idea. What is a video? I know not. This is why I need an interpreter. Sounds like witchcraft. It's... I wish not to say it so, but it seemeth like it. Because I would dream that I take control of these little people inside of this box. And they would do my bidding. Will I soon turn out to be a tyrant? Or is this some sort of message from above telling me that I might need to purge the council? For they are evil. My aides might be my servants. I can't even say that. Is it just, my servants and my council, my advisor. They all have such evil glints in their eyes. They look at me like I'm a piece of meat. A puppet that they can control. I am no tyrant. They are disloyal in their ways. I say this only to you because I trust you, my vassals. Samothy, I speak to you in confidence. For I know not who else I can speak to. My advisor looks at me with these evil intentions. Maybe it's a sign from the heavens. These dreams, visions. That I need to get rid of them. Nitya aids is evil. No! My servants! My servants! Thou hast different vocabulary than I doth have. I thought we were your advisor. You were not my advisor. No, I would never take your advice. Do not backstab me! Please! I have grown concerned with the red liquid that I have to drink every night before I go to bed. For my head has been hurting and my bones and my arms grow weary. Cease thy tomato drink! This is why you are not mine advisor. Let's use the puppet master that is behind this. No, me? Nah. Me? Nah. Nah. Advising and backstabbing are one and the same. 'Tis true, thou speakest the truth. This lieth, unfortunately, a deep wound within mine heart. It appears that you may be sick, my lord, though the medicine may not be the right one. Doth thou think that I perhaps might be poisoned by my most trusted advisors?
Oi!
I do not want to believe it so. Oscar, thank you for the gold! My lord, I hear of your worries. With one's age, but... Wait, what? This has nothing to do with mine age. But I bring an elixir from the far east called Mercury. It grants one immortality and is also shiny. That doth seem quite tempting. I say sell it to me. I'll take 50 vials. How much doth I need to take per day? Do not advise tomatoes. Please cease. No more tomatoes, please. I am good. I am all good. Solid, thank you for the gold. Aseth you with advisoreth. Ieth adviseth the moreth tomatoes, milordeth. It's done. We are done. No more tomatoes. The tomatoes have not cured me of my ailments, therefore I do not think they have been useful. No, a tincture of quicksilver. Doth I drink it before meals or after my feasts? What would thine physician prescribe me to take this medicine? Before my feasts or before after mine feasts? Your royalty, you have an elixir addiction? What is an elixir if not but a very complicated wine? Is it so wrong of me to wish to indulge in a little bit of luxury as I have to bear the burden of taking care of this kingdom? Aged like this finest of wines. Yes, I have no addiction. I am perfectly fine without it. The tomatoes have served well in their duty. Somebody is going to have to clean this up. I hope you are aware it is going to be you. Yeah, you need to take us with the tomatoes. Is this what the royal physician prescribes? I would prefer not to. As my meal, no more eating. This doth not seem wise. No, I am a vassal on Tuesdays. Today, your duties have been shifted. I decree you work on Fridays. Specifically after I have played on my scroll. Yes, reap what you sow. I have not sown any tomatoes. I would never go out on the farmland and plant or reap or sow tomatoes. My lord, I want to report a great crime. Some bandits plundered our tomato fields and we have tomatoes left over to feed our cattle. What? Some bandits plundered the fields and you still have tomatoes left? Why are you throwing the tomatoes at me then? Art thou a fool? Be thou foolish and thine way? Surely not. Abyss cuz! Thank you for the gold! The farmers had such a plentiful harvest of tomatoes. They want to give them to me for free. 'Tis not necessary. Was a mistype. The scroll, I understand. Once it be written in the ink, one cannot remove unless you rewrite the entire scroll. I understand. It happens to be all the time with official royal documents. Understandable. Oh. For the love of our Lord. You love me? What? You should give me more gold. More taxes! The people love me! Oh, 'tis okay. Thou can keep thine tomatoes and gold. As gracious as I am. No, keep the tomatoes! Thou can keep thy tomatoes. Or thou can throw them at me and get my anger instead. Would thou prefer that? It is a plea of assistance. A blessing of our divine ruler will bring great tidings to the tomato seeds. Thou fields be cursed! That is it. No longer shall I be the kind ruler thou once kneweth of. For I will now hire a great evil magician from the wizard's tower, and I will tell them to curse your fields. Let there be hunger upon my lands. The drought, it will go on for years and seasons to come, even foremost after I am gone. You shall be cursed. Your fields will bear no tomatoes, nor will it bear any wheat. Thou wert kind, for I was thou the kindest, even more so than other lords. Taxes for a most merciful lord. Thank you for the gold! Thank you so very much, Joyous. You make me joyous. Thank you. Tell that to the bards. We don't have bards left to tell that to. Bullet! Thank you for the 8 months and my keep! Assist the royal concubine. I advise more as tomatoes. God, if blesseth our plentiful harvest, our harvests will be unplentiful. I cast swarm of locusts! Swarm of locusts upon ye crops! Thy tomatoes will die and be eaten by the locusts! Let there be a plague upon thy field! I will... Oh, you test me more. What more can I do to dissuade thou from throwing tomatoes at me? Not again. I will... the magic scrolls. I'll have to go get them from the archives. My lady, I heard that your lineage traces down to the Italian principates. So you must love tomatoes. Have some. There is no Italians in my bloodline. No. No Italians. I am pretty sure my bloodline is as thick as it comes. No. With no Italians in that. No. What about the Romans? No. No. We come from a whole different bloodline. Tell it that insidious wizard, he is welcome to huff mine short pants. Thou darest not. How couldst I say this? Ura! I shan't pass down this message of foul. Your mouth is foul. Did thine mother allow her... Did thine mother allow thee to sucketh on her teats with such a foul mouth? Absolutely disgusted! Get out of my key! I shan't have any more of this disrespect! Why don't you go tell the wizard thyself? I shall spare no message over, no. I don't think he was talking. Most transgressive a notion, a foul disgrace. Exactly what I was thinking. Just I did not have the vocabulary to say that. More tomatoes! Nay! Nay! Thou is rushing into famine! Why would I do this? Why would thou rush to thine famine? But for why? Thou hast mothered a leopard and a fool. Thou knowest my mother is thine ruler above me. Before I be thy ruler, my mother be the ruler above you. You shan't get away with this. The town guards will not let you go. You shall have no simple death. I expect you to be lashed at least 500 times. Your spine shall be removed and hung in the town square before thine would even have a chance to breathe thy final breath. Let it be done. Go forth. Guard check? Guard check. You cursed our fields. You threw tomatoes at my face! For the lulz.
Oi!
Neko! Thank you so very much for the gold grabs. Can I grab? Mine hands are disformed. I know not why. I think it is because of mine orb. My huge, massive orb that's in the way. I cannot grab. Mine orb is too large. Grabs. Thank you. My lord, mayhaps if thou showeth the royal tale, the rabble will cease pelting thee with tomatoes. I believe it not to be so. If thou dost teach a man how to fish, and he becomes a selfish man who will throw tomatoes at thee. No, they know no gratefulness. They will not see this as a mercy. They'll take advantage of my weakness. They'll take the kindness and throw it back in my face like a tomato. Wise words, my lord. I have been studying the scrolls. The arcane books have been in mine archive for quite a while, and I have been, as the royals say, reading it. Thou must not be too familiar with the word. However, I have been gaining more knowledge. Also a word you must be unfamiliar with. My studies have been arduous. It is true. And I have learned very big and fancy words and a lot of alchemy, yes. When in Rome, do as the fishmen teach. See, I see you're the fellow academic. Another man of high standards, I can tell. Yes, man, fish maneth teach, maneth deatheth, the fish cooketh maneth. Thy seemeth to be having a stroke. Please contact the royal physician at once. Alas, we are not privy to yonder tale whither thine eyes. Yes, it seems my tremors have gotten worse over time. I apologize. I believe the tomatoes are absorbing into my body and trying to take over like like demons. Call the bondulants. Get the leeches. Leeches have been disproven. Yes, you might not know this because you haven't read the royal decrees, but leeches do not work. You have to let the blood out naturally. The leeches carry a dark energy. Therefore, if you were to place them on top of you, it would not only suck out your blood, but replace it with bad energy. Yes. Now, the more medical way to do it is to get a nail, a rusty nail, and have a professional physician stab it as deep into your hand as possible. Yes. Because it's a man-made thing of no evil. Is the rust necessary? Yes. For the rust is used to clean the wound area. Yeah. It has been working. As you can see, my tremors have been slowing down. Some days are better than others, but I think I'm doing better now. I can't feel my legs, but I believe that's because the bad energy is going down, according to the royal physician. The leeches have been blessed by the Pope. These are the latest in medical science. The leeches cannot be blessed. Impossible. Hearsay. I don't believe this. Bring the Pope to me. My keep will always have his bedroom open. But I do not take your word for it, no. Leeches have some use. Just not nearly as much as medieval people thought. Do we continue the leech suckage or is no is or not? Now I be confused. Are the leeches medical and will save us from plague, or are leeches evil and will curse us and our bloodline? Rustier nails are more effective. Thy court physician has told me so. I believe it. My court physician do be very good at this research he speaks of. Yes, my liege, thou art covered in red. 'Tis the
Oi.
bloodletting or tomato sauce that covers thy visage. 'Tis the tomato sauce. Unfortunately, I believe that at this point, the red represents the people's love for me. And being covered in it is honestly a mark of honor. I can't wait to go to the council meeting and show off my likability towards the people. Prince! Knaves see my lord playing and they say she have no plans. 'Tis not true. Wherefore
Oi.
did they find these rumors? Wherefore, why would they say this? 'Tis
Oi.
simply not true. I understand not why they would say this. What have I done against the people? Why would they be the hater? Huh? Sherman, thank you for the gold! I have heard a cure for my lord! Thou cured me in a precious metal ring, and would needeth a priest and a Sami of my lord's choice to perform the ritual. In thy presence of witnesses, my lord be cured. Say it is so. How could this be done? As soon as possible. I have no metal, precious metal. The only precious metal I don't have is gold. Will gold suffice? Sherman? Can we perform said ritual now? Does it have to have another precious metal or gem in thine middle of the precious ring? 'Tis not a wedding. No. It is a ritual. I think I ought to get my advisor on this as soon as possible. Lord Gold! Thank you so much for the gold, my lord! I believe the royal physician is lying to you. No. The royal physician hath been with me. Mean? The royal physician hath been with mine persons since I was but a wee babe. Hath raised me from but a small feller, a small child, until now 19 years of age. He hath been with me since I was but a wee lass, a wee babe. Yes. Why would you place these doubts in my mind, Narco? Dost thou not think that I might look like the baddest guy? Did thou not think this through? A plot against thy throne? But why? Mine advisors tell me how much they love and care and wish to see me succeed in this land. Why would they want to take the throne? I do not. I feel like you spread these rumors to place seeds of doubt in mine heart. No, the stars align to grant us the solution to the plight of Tinnitus. 500 more rusty nails! Like does cure like. I recently learned of this in the scrolls. It's called homeopathy. Have thouest heard of this? Homeopathy. Like cures like. If you get ailed by the rusted nail, get another rusted nail, and I wouldn't be sick no more. The ailments would leave thee. Yes. Is homosexuality legal here? This is not a completely different discussion. Homeopathy means the same path. Do not look that up. Doth not seeketh the scrolls on whether this matter be false. I should take mine word for it. You don't choose the homeopath chooses you. 'Tis but what the medical scrolls do teach us. 'Tis not? Is it no longer June in thine kingdom? Mine kingdom hath no calendar as of yet, for we do not wish to take the Roman calendar, for it does not have my name in it. I wish to have a new calendar that hath a month dedicated to me and me only. I do not wish to have one with my competitors. It feels demeaning for us to celebrate such occasions. Yes, my liege, why art thou dodging thine question? 'Tis not true. I feel as if I have answered to mine best abilities. I simply I simply do not feel like I have a need to speak further on the matter. For you are wasting the time. Dost thou think mine royal time is to be wasted on such meager questions? Dost thou not think for thine self? Did thine mother not raise a free thinker? Dost thou always follow every word I saith? No! I tell you to stop throwing tomatoes. Thou dost not do that. Thou continuest, my mother. As proven! Dost thou see? You dost not listen to me. Please, cease the tomatoes. No, this calendar has 22 months and every month has 22 days. 'Tis true, verily so. My lord, we face dire crisis. We have exhausted our treasury on a surplus of donkeys, yet our granaries are empty of tomatoes. This does seem to be a solution to a problem of mine, but a new problem for you to solve. I wish thou condolences and the best of luck on this journey that you will have to go through. May your fields be bountiful. Oh wait, I cursed those. May if thou goes to if thou doth goes to neighboring kingdom, I hope thy fields be bountiful and plentiful there. However, the tomatoes will soon be banished from my lands. Should a man be seen with a tomato? Let's not ask any more questions. Let us just say their tomatoes might get replaced. Yes. She plingeth and plongeth, yet hath no maidens, forsooth. Is the matter of mine maidens of thus importance? I understand not why thou must bringeth up my maiden problem. Yes? I say it is not so. I feel like thy is trying to pulleth my tail. I will sort the matter of maidens. Mine counselor and advisor will find a maiden worthy of my title, I would like to believe, and I shall sire so many heirs. I know not how many heirs I will sire, but there will be plentiful of those. Yes, worry not of this matter. That is in the hands of the council. You have maidens in every area code. Area code? We have no such thing here. Too many maidens. I wish this were the case. No. Be fruitful and multiply. Speaking of fruit multiplying, I think this has been taken a little too literally. Just a little bit. Please, thou needs to stop. I cannot take this anymore. A ruler with no maidens is no ruler at all. My legitimacy has nothing to do with how many women be in my bedchambers. This is simply unrelated. Doth mine ability to rule the kingdom waver at the sight of a beautiful woman? No, maybe, yes, perhaps. Thou wouldn't know. This just in. It was a big family. 'Tis but the way. How else might I continue the lineage of my proud royal bloodline? Tis necessary, yes. I have no words to say against this. John, thank you so much for 8 months in the kingdom. Paying my monthly tax to the cutest corrupt croc. Is this tomato corruption? Then I might be the most corrupted of them all. Thank you so very much. Bayadanki, L plus ratio plus no maidens. Thy harvest has been bad. Plus thy subjects to our twitchers. That's not an insult. This means I have many. This just simply means I have many subjects. No. Parties your insult.
Oi!
Get away from me, witch! Burn thee at the stake. Neko! Thank you so much for the gold. My lord, some villainous rogue stole a bucket from my well this day. Say it not so. Have you any knowledge of where the scoundrel might be found? 'Tis quite a problem. That was your only bucket. Thine only bucket, I believe, yes. Could have been. could have been who angered me recently? Let me think. This could have been any one of you. If anything, it's just a group effort. This could have been any one of you, as you have all angered me. I say Neko seeketh forth the people who have great amounts of tomatoes in their backyards. If their land be plentiful with tomato, they most likely have stolen thy bucket. Thine bucket. Apologies. Apologies, my English. Oh, apologies. I wager the vampires are at fault for this. We have recently purged the vampires from the land, therefore that's simply impossible. I believe it not to be true. No, couldn't be me. Any tomato throwers in the scroll? Any tomato throwers? We have vampires now? No. Worry not, they were banished. We have had we are currently in a great silver shortage, but the vampires are gone. Worry not. Yes, poor Malice. Duke Malice lives in the neighboring kingdom where vampirism is. I have a tomato in my eye. It hurts. It hurts. It burns. It burns. Sis! Sis, die! Tomato throwing for thou has caused me injuries.
Oi!
I might be blind. My vision is blurred as I see nothing but darkness in front of me. Rapid, thank you for the gold. Working right now, but stop by to say hi, my lord. I will have your bales of grain by the end of the fortnight. Oh, I thank thee for thine taxes. Thy taxes and thy bales. 'Tis but a pleasure to have you as one of my trustworthy vassals. I thank thee. My thine work go plentiful. Thy harvest be plentiful. May you reap what you have sown. Wait 1 second. There is no need to spur a horse at full speed. Hearken unto me, peasants! For I bring you wisdom, unlike any other. No priest will say this to you. There is no need to spur a horse at full speed. But by much laughter you may distinguish a fool. As I am known to be as one of the more serious lords, thou could be trustworthy of mine not being a fool. Yes. Thy undernity peeketh from thy underneath thy garments, my lord. 'Tis not true! Once again, thou must watch thine eyes, for a watch pot never boils. As one of my many wisdom. What is that? 'Tis the end of the scroll. I wish not to be in your presence anymore. 'Tis, I think it's my time to retire to my bedchamber. Why did I say that? Out of all the things I could have said. 'Tis what a slip of the tongue. Mine vassals. So that's why they are so small. Simply not true. For it's not about the size. This time I return into my bedchambers. I pray thee well. May you have my thine harvest be very unplentiful and cursed and unbountiful. May you reap nothing that you've sown. Alone, me lord. Yes, I will. I need none in my bedchambers. I need alone time. I need time for myself right now. Praise be to the king. Thank you. I will send regards to the emperor as well. It was an enjoyable time, my lord.
Oi.
I apologize for my lack of English at the start. I was very nervous. Vivid, thank you so very much for the gold. Your Royal Highness, Thou seemest to have confused me with another lord. I shall be off on a crusade to the markets to purchase more tomatoes. May thy efforts be fruitless. I wish for your downfall. I be praying for it. Pray thee downfall. May you have a mediocre day. Boo! Stop! Stop! May my lord have a peaceful rest. I thank you. Thank you for coming to my keep today. I really had a lot of fun. I appreciate the entertainment was great. I hope you also had a great feast. In mine honor, of course. Thank you for the taxes. I didn't actually expect taxes. So, I am very thankful to my kind and faithful vassals. Very much appreciated. I will undo the curse upon ye land. Maybe tomorrow. Yes. Chaintai, thank you for the gold. Thank you for the wonderful evening, my lord. It was very artistic and cinema. As I have heard many say, yes, the plays.
Oi.
We call it the plays. It was very Shakespeare. I do agree. Everyone say boo. Do not say boo, you'll kill me. No more tomatoes, please. I beg of thee. Please spare me. Otherwise, I might be sent into a coma before I get to mine bed chambers.
Oi.
Norses, thank you for the gold. I can't see it. Thank you. Thank you, Majesty. This was a joyous time. Tis true, I also had quite a wondrous time. Oh, ow, ow. Thank you for coming. I'll curse your fields. Curse your fields! Unbountiful harvests of tomatoes upon ye! Be gone, peasants, out of my keep! Be away from me! Guards! Guards, please! Get them out of here! No! It's on my hands! It's on my hands! Be gone, you foul peasants!
Oi.
No! Thank you for the gold! Tail is part of my leash! You do us honored. May you reign in 8 more seasons. I can only hope it will be that many.